Hi, Freddie here with
Adam.
And this Friday we are playing
Star Wars.
Yeah, I am GMing Star Wars D6. So I've been getting the kids to make up characters. My friend's got his login for Beyond D6, which I'm using.
Yes.
And I'm going to sit with Adam and we're going to make up a character.
Are we? Yes,
we are. So we'll flip to the desktop. And I wonder where we start.
We're trapped inside this box.
What, this box?
No.
This box. We're stuck. Okay, enough. Where do we start?
Where do we start? We start there. Where? Here.
This is the desktop.
Here.
It's all right.
Here.
So we click start.
We click start, do we?
Now we're using the solo room rules, and we'll come up with a character name in a second.
Great character. I'm gonna be a dwarf. Wait, no, that doesn't exist.
Now, you want to be a human in this.
But just because I want everyone else to be a Wookiee.
So you want everybody else to be aliens, so you can slip on Stormtrooper armor or an Imperial uniform and pretend to be something you're not.
We're taking in these prisoners.
Okay, should be human.
Just as a round. I want to meet.
Okay, boy or girl?
I'll be boy just because most stormtroopers are males.
Okay.
Female. More sensitive.
Well, I was going to come back to that once we'd selected this, so we've got other stuff now. Do you want to be force sensitive?
Do I?
In Star Wars, there's a choice to make. If you're force sensitive, you get 2 force dice to start off with. If you're not, you only get 1. Force dice you can use during the adventure to double all your skills.
Oh.
So instead of rolling 6 dice for something, you roll 12 dice. Right?
Right. You can only use that once, though.
And then it's gone, and it's gone forever. However, if you use it in a dramatic time, so if you use it when you're in a bar and you're trying to rip somebody off for money and you're trying to con them, that's not dramatic. But if you're ambushed by stormtroopers and you shoot them, then that's a dramatic time. That you get it back at the end of the adventure.
Oh, at the end of the adventure?
Yes.
The end of the story.
If you use it at a dramatically appropriate time story-wise, so when you're going up against the Imperial Governor in his death suit or whatever, or you're flying the Millennium Falcon away from Darth Vader or something like that, you know, the dramatic moments, you get it back, plus you get another one.
Oh, you have 3. Wait, if you get 4, if you get 2 extra and then you have 4, can you use 2 and then use 2 later?
Yes.
Aha! Interesting.
Force sensitives can have as many force points as they want. Non-force sensitives can only have 5. Force sensitives have to be a little careful because they find it more easy to get dark side points.
But how does that fit?
So
surely that helps. I can use the lightning. Then I can be good.
Dark side characters, when you get a dark side point, you roll a d6 at the end of the adventure. If the dice roll is under your dark side points, you become dark side, and the Games Master takes over your character. You have to make a new character. So if you've got 1, it's impossible to roll under a 1 on a d6. So you're allowed a little mess up. But as soon as you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
How do you defend against the dark side of the Force?
You have to be extra good.
Save the kids!
Yes.
Slaughter the kids.
Dark side points.
Kick the kids.
But if you're force sensitive, then things like if a stormtrooper was bleeding to death and you walked away from him, that might be considered dark side because you were letting somebody die.
So what would I do? Just go... Just kill him?
But if they're bleeding out, that might be considered dark side. It might not. Depends on the situation. But if you're not force sensitive, it's probably not going to be considered dark side. It's going to be really hard to get dark side points if you're not force sensitive. You can pretty much ignore good and evil. Not ignore, but it's a lot more easily. So, force sensitive. You can have 2 dice and risk dark side points, or you can have 1 point and probably never get dark side points.
Kick the baby. No.
You're going to go for no?
No.
Not force sensitive.
No, I said no.
Decide.
No. And I said no.
Okay.
I said no.
You want no? Okay.
No.
Hilarious. Now, do you have a name, or should we use a random one?
What's Voron Tarek?
They're random names.
Let Jorol Morano. Let's go with person. Let's do what I did last time. So let's go Karan, Saint, Gunnar, Ernie, Philip's Child, Sarn,
Lure. Garrick Zilla.
Garrick Zillar. Yosh
Nippers.
Nippers. Wait,
Have a squeeze. Kind of very Star Warsy one. No.
I have an idea. Now you're gonna think.
Quint Bottomsbury.
No, actually, Dr. Schniffelstein. This is the son from the other thing. It's Dr. Schniffelstein. Dr. Schniffelstein. Yes! Schniffel.
How tall are you going to be? About 6 foot? My height?
Gonna be
shorter, taller?
I'm a descendant from a dwarf.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm 5 foot.
You want to be quite short?
Yes.
Okay, very short from Stormtrooper, huh?
Never mind. I'll go for 5. Go for 6. I had a very strange family.
Skin color. You're going to be.
Right. So you have dark fair, and that's but yellow.
These are just ones I've put in before. Yeah, that was probably a Zabrak or something.
I'll go for fair.
Isn't
that like white? Is that?
Yeah, we're kind of fair skinned.
I want to be pale. No. Choose hair color. Ginger.
You want to be a ginger?
Ginger.
That's fine. Eye color?
Blue. Purple. You didn't have brown, but you have purple.
They're just suggestions of things I've typed in before. I've made Zabrak and Rhodians and things, so.
It's a black. No.
Darth Maul species.
Ah! The heck?
Okay, so you're going to be the pilot. So the system has already allocated out your minimums. Okay? So you had to have 2D dexterity, perception, knowledge, strength, mechanical, and technical.
Alright.
Now, for being a pilot, you're going to need to be good at piloting stuff. So mechanical's you're gonna want to take high.
Oh, no.
So, if you're a pilot, you might want to be able to repair stuff. So that would be technical.
Yeah, I want technical and mechanical.
Strength is used to resist damage and for brawling. Perception is used for your initiative, and dexterity is used for hand weapons. Well, you're not going to be in your ship all the time. So basically, the least important is knowledge. You don't want knowledge at all.
I just had an idea. Can I change my species? Robot.
No.
Done.
No droids in this.
That one makes sense for Dr. Schniffelstein anyway. Anyway.
Okay. So.
I want mechanical and technical.
Okay, so.
Mechanical. You have to click it like 3 times. Get 2. Oh, is that all my dice I'm allowed to add?
No, not yet. It really does seem to be slow in responding at times. Right, so you've still got 4 dice to spread out.
So, knowledge strength.
So
What's
let's
the other one?
give you at least a reasonable strength to resist damage. Yeah?
Alright. Oh.
And that will let you dodge and shoot stuff relatively well.
And then perception or the other one? What's the other one?
Knowledge. Let's take your mech up further then with your last dice, yeah?
Can't I add 1 to that as well?
What, you want a 3 dice plus 1?
Plus
I believe that should be you out of skill dice, start dice.
Starting.
So you've now got your skills. So you're a pilot. So what kind of ship are you wanting to pilot? Like a transport ship?
Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer would be capital ship piloting, but they tend to have a crew of thousands. The party's unlikely to be able to manage one.
I have an idea.
Unless you bought a load of R2 units.
Hi!
1 captain, 3,000
R2-D2 in the Clone Wars thing piloted like R2 on his own because Anakin was the only other person on it.
And they crashed into a planet, I believe.
To a star base. It was a suicide mission, but that proves that it can pilot it.
So
anyway,
you're gonna pilot like a Millennium Falcon type ship?
Yeah.
We'll take your space transports up.
Lightsaber, no.
No, you're not going to have a lightsaber.
Yes, I am. Give me a lightsaber.
No.
Why?
What else are you wanting? You want to take your space transports up another dice? You've got 6 dice in that. Yeah? No? So you're a good pilot?
Yeah. I guess I could also do Starfire. Back again. Blaster.
Now I would advise, having some blaster
Bowcaster. I'm gonna be a Wookiee. No.
Some dodge to avoid damage. What else are we thinking about here? I think.
Come with me if you want to leave.
You've still got 3 dice.
I will go down to. I'm not that smart.
Your knowledge is your weak one.
I'm usually smart.
Now you were talking about slipping into like a stormtrooper outfit and pretending to be a stormtrooper.
So that would be hide?
Perhaps some con?
Would that be hide?
Hide is to ninja. Hide. But con works for everything from used to trick and deceive characters or otherwise convince them to do something that isn't in their best interest. So as a pilot, it could be let me land. I'm an official Imperial transport. You want to let us land here?
Yeah.
There's a reactor leak. Give us 5 minutes to let us lock it down.
Yes. Up.
So I'll give you some con.
Up.
How up? You've still got 2 dice.
Let's see. Sorry, no. Go down. Good. Repair. Space transport repair. Underneath security and above starfighter repair.
You want to have some of that?
Yes.
How much of it?
Yes. One.
One full dice. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you've still got one dice left.
What do I do? Oh, caster. Stuff makes me. Down. Space trip now.
Astrogation, so you can calculate hyperspace routes. Oh, your 4D's not terrible. Repulsor lift, so you can pilot speeder bikes and things like that.
I've already got it good.
Yeah, you're not bad.
So I could.
Demolitions, blow stuff up. First aid.
Yeah, actually, first aid sounds good. Patch you up,
Stick that
patch
as
you
a one
up,
dice.
patch you up. Now you can't see. It's
So
working.
you're up to there. Equipment wise. Do you want some armor?
Yes.
Blast vest.
Yes.
No, you can't have bounty hunter armor.
I'm just.
And a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sniffelstein. Dr. Sniffelstein will kill you all.
Now.
I'm a crazed German doctor. A bowcaster.
Well, you're going to want to have a blaster of some kind, because that's the skill you've got.
So a
Now,
sporting
the sporting
blaster.
blasters are kind of fancy.
That's what I want.
I will point out that most everybody in the Star Wars role-playing game tends to carry the heavy blaster pistol, because 5 dice damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is the same as a blaster rifle.
Sure.
Blaster rifle, 5 dice damage. Ordinary blaster pistol, 4 dice.
Take it!
I'm just letting you know.
There's nothing better.
Sporting blaster, 3 dice plus 1. Sporting blaster rifle, 4 dice plus 1. But there's advantages to blaster rifle. If retractable stock and scope are used, the character receives an additional plus 1d to blaster.
And I take both.
On a rifle and a pistol?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, because I can have it like on my back, like back. Oh wait.
Yes, you're off camera.
See, I get too involved. I want to jump.
Comlink? So you
Yes.
can talk to the other players? Anything else? You've got medical skills.
Yes,
So.
medpacks. Spenta. Go what?
Anything? What about you?
Jetpacks. Melee weapons. Melee weapons I want. Look. Lightsaber.
No.
Tactical knife. Tactical droid. Even viral axe. Viral blade. Lightsaber.
So I'll point out that your strength is 3 dice. With a vibroblade, you do 6 dice damage.
Take it.
Or if you took a vibro axe, one of the big ones,
Yeah.
like Lando carries in Return of the Jedi, 3 dice plus 1. So 7 dice.
But the
Vibroblade?
vibroblade is smaller,
Okay.
so I can just go surprise.
Jim. Okay, so if we click on update character, are you happy with your character?
I don't know.
Well, we have this scary button here to finish. Dun, dun, dun. It just stops you changing your species and your starting skills. Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
Finalize character.
No!
Are you sure?
I want to be a Wookiee.
Yes, you're sure.
Oh no, it's lagging. Ah.
Easy, sit.
Wait, no! I wanted to have a lightsaber.
You can change equipment later on. You can
alright.
still change your equipment.
So
It's just locked in the fact that you're not force sensitive, that you're a human male. You've got 1 force point. And those are your skills. And you can roll your pilot skill. And you've got 24. Hey, you got 6 on your wild die.
Well, alright.
Right, wait a second.
What?
Do you want a different picture for your character?
Yes.
Okay, we shall look on the web for that, but I think we've recorded quite enough.
Have we?
I think so.
It's been.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I think I've learnt a couple of things I need to fix in Beyond D6. The lag is quite terrible.
The other thing on the screen, is our thing on the screen has been lagging a lot. Are you realizing?
Is it? Oh dear.
Yeah,
it's awful laggy.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Help me, I'm trapped in the basement.
Bye bye.
Now.